Okay.
We're ready when you are.
So it's a very good afternoon to you all from Thurrock Field, where today high-flying Woodford take on Thurrock. It's been a splendid morning at Thurrock, and the ground staff have done an exceptional job in getting prepared for today's game. The rest of the country, of course, is covered in frost and snow. Any games have been called off. With Clive Bynum, Roger White, Graham Morris, and the underground staff, Bob Patterson, Keith Dippy Davis, and several others have worked very hard to get this ground in perfect condition. Thurrock Oakfield nowadays, of course, is a wonderful place with marvellous conditions. And today we have a battalion of young players who are forming a guard of honour as teams run onto the field. So Woodford have had one of their best seasons for many years, and sitting right near the top of the table. Thurrock have had an outstanding last 3 weeks with 3 excellent victories. This should be a tremendous encounter in Anglia Region 2. Woodford, just on the edge of Epping Forest, of course, a famous borough of London. And they count amongst former members of Parliament, T. Lawrence of Arabia, Winston Churchill, who knew a thing or two about defence, of course, and currently the Member of Parliament is the Conservative Ian Duncan Smith, former leader and former chairman. Woodford have had some great players since their inception in 1924. Amongst those, G.T. James, the husband of one of Britain's greatest ever tennis players, Christine Truman, who reached a Wimbledon final and actually lost to another Briton, Angela Mortimer, and she won the French Open. Woodford have as their director rugby Ross Boshier, former Thurrock second row. And they're looking forward to a really interesting tactical encounter today against Thurrock. So as we await the arrival of the players, Woodford have today full-back Riley Altorf-Kyle, Patrick Vulo and Alex Deary are the wingers. Brother Anthony Deary, Dean Meads, form the centre partnership. Alex Meads, another brother, forms the half-back partnership with Daniel Fox. Jason Watson is the loose head, Jordan Knight the hooker, and William Price the tight head for Woodford. Jake Herger, George Hughes, Saul Rutten, John Conradi, and Fraser Farley Piercy form the rest of the team. On the substitutes bench today, Joseph Thompson, Thomas Plater, and Harvey Sains. The Thurrock team has a familiar look. Rich Cotter, the exciting full-back, resumes number 15. Harry Reynolds and Kyle Holloway are on the wings. Niall Clifford and Henry Bird form a very strong centre partnership, whereas the young partnership of Blake Burns and Scott Tritty resume as half-back. Anthony Catchpole is on the loose head. Lawrence Brown is the hooker, and George Miles, the find of the season, and tight head prop. Jay Jennings and Cale Watts-Adams form a youthful and exciting second row partnership. Very athletic, these two. While the back row has a familiar look about as well, with Cody Holloway on the blind side, New Zealand's Jamie Ward at 5, and skipper Ben Timpson at number 8. Experience of Cardiff College of Education, who suggests that when you make your charges forward, you hand off, stand a little bit more upright, and make use of the tremendous physique you have. So it's Blackburns to kick off. Well taken by number 8, Fraser Farley PSU, who makes good ground. See the usual caterpillar in effect straight away. It's well charged out by Thurrock, but there's an offside. It does look as if the weather will get a bit risky later on today. Always disappointing give away the penalty, give the opposition a chance to get territory.
Big line.
Daniel Fox is in good form this season. Woodford.
This is from you, for you.
Lawrence Francis doing some heavy duty work in midfield. Sorry, it has to soak up a lot of early pressure.
Is he crazy?
All of the early possession going Woodford's way, phase after phase. It's a great turnover from Thurrock to relieve the pressure. I must stress it is very cold out there, despite the morning sunshine. Great enterprise from Thurrock there. Putting Kyle away a couple of missed moves. It's a great break by Scott Chitty, adding a new dimension to his game as a challenge from the coaches every week. Good work by Thurrock, enterprising play. Unfortunately, the ball is dropped here. Well, we have this brief pause. Welcome to our viewers overseas from the Cayman Islands, from Wales as usual, from the Henderson family, from Bob Williams, Brian Davis. Good afternoon to John Langley. Good afternoon to Ivan Leinster, we're down there in Leinster, and some new friends of the Rugby Memorabilia Society spread across the country, really, particularly in Lately. John Wildsmith produces the great hand-painted models of rugby players. So the first time.
I completely forgot that.
Woodford attack is somewhat lateral and ends in breakdown. Head coach Dave Stevens, still in shorts. December, brave man. It's a good break from Scott Chitty earlier on. Looking at Dave Stevens there, I remember as a young rugby player asking some of my teammates how I could improve. Waddy Jones, a winger who's had a Welsh trial and played for Newport, told me to put on some spikes in the summer and practice sprinting. The great Alan Lewis, the first spin master of the Northern Hemisphere, told me to go to Spain and get some brown legs and feel good. Not sure about the wisdom of that. Couldn't afford to go to Spain. So a series of knock-ons indicating it is rather a cold day down at Thurrock in the southeast. There was a contingency plan. If the ground was too hard, they could have transferred the match to the splendid artificial pitch, which stands about 20 metres away from the first team pitch. Good to see Mike Dunk in possession of the spare ball. And a whole horde of ball boys there. Difficult ball for Scott Chetty to deal with.
Where'd you go from?
And inevitably it leads to the turnover. Century and Mead to put the kick into touch. Propitious kick, that one. Landed right near the Thurrock line. The Dunk is there with the spare ball just in case. The Thurrock have been susceptible to the circumrotary maul. A little bit of a hallmark of Ross Bochet's coaching, I suggest. It looks like Tim Thurrock was crashed over in the corner.
You've got a black tie already. You should wear it now. You should wear it to school now. No, basically. Then you can go to the netball school. But I ain't use the kids. You in Red Radio? What do you control? Music? Do you control the speakers? Fucking English radio. Are you trying to hard with radio? You know what we need to do? We need to tell Vic. Joseph, what are your
And an excellent print. My other three scored 7 points here.
Lily, please, it's your birthday. I'm talking. Please shut up. Please shut up.
Disappointing start for Thurrock. Gave away a couple of penalties. Woodford took full advantage.
You dating his nap? The position we play these days is so you like
Great run from Ron Murphy. He's come on the field fairly early. I'm not sure whether Kyle Holloway was delayed. Thought had a great chance. Unfortunately, the inside pass was spilled.
by Joseph. Can you get this up? Can you get this up? You brought me. I think you should play. You play the same songs pretty much every day. No, they do. They do. Every day we hear the same songs. So when people look at
Excellent defensive work from Reece Cotter. Sorry, down to the punt there. Cotter manages to clear his lines.
No, not that sort. Genuinely, though, drum and bass would absolutely go crazy at the school. Everyone would love this radio. It adds a bit of difference and complexity to the song selection. And he's headbeat.
Can speak to the
Vocal point, that's just
no, you can speak to
Woodford overzealous for the breakdown and Thurrock get the penalty.
So you're trusting me with it? I'll be 2 minutes. Right.
Yeah, Veer's got the ball. Veer was radio. The one I'm going to actually pay the one we went into the radio. Yeah. Veer's going to be dead on. And you're right. Personally, you should just try and use West Radio.
Check it out, cameraman.
I want to enter it.
I know what I'm doing. Cut. Is there anything
Looks very much as if there's likely to be very little difference between these teams so far. Woodford have been in the red zone just the once and they have converted. Thurrock have had a few highly successful moves which have almost led to a complete breakthrough, but the chances have been spilled at the last minute.
You don't have to pierce your head when I headbutt.
Never felt pressure like that. What are you on the wall?
Where's the dog? Where's the dog?
Stalemate Daniel Fox, kicking the ball straight to touch. Chance for the line-out. Thurrock have reduced the numbers.
You know, I named my hamster Licky because I'm not a man. That's better jokes, isn't it? That's better jokes, isn't it?
I'm not joking.
Alright, call him in there. I'm not joking either.
Very athletic liner from a mulleted Jay Jennings, Captain Ben Timpson on the charge. Rob Murphy has moved to scrum half now. Looks as if Scott Chitty has suffered an injury and had to leave the field. It's already covering force changes for Thurrock.
Well, like to not hold.
Kick it, line out. Cool. Kick it again.
Just as now Clifford burst through, Kieran Watts-Adams has overrun the ball, so the referee comes back for an earlier penalty.
What do you think of my
It's tumbling burst, kicking to touch, his left foot to the right-hand touchline, to the left-hand touchline.
maybe change me to get yeah, you will. If you don't get rid of me, I'll get rid of you, mate. You know what?
Lawrence Brown has been a real asset to this team over the last couple of years.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Came along with his brother Morgan, who suffered an unfortunate injury, wasn't able to continue his career. Thurrock. Again, Thurrock was failing to capitalise in a strong attacking position. The mighty mulleted Jay Jennings from the line-out. The ball went to ground in the middle of the field. Woodford had a chance to clear the lines.
Holy cow! That's unbelievable.
You get bored of
That was just so late to the
Starting to Nickel probably in Cyprus, possibly in skiing. Sergio Solari and Tokyo at Woodford. Another of their great players, Ian Palmer, the coach of these two counties, successfully coach championship. Up the middle of the field there, Henry Bird. Another mistake by Thurrock, this move goes directly to touch.
Oh, never mind. I get it. I'm going to find out the place.
Obviously, Woodford play a lot of percentage rugby. They take their opportunities. There's a little bit of argy there. As they say, 6 to 1, half just as the other. And Kyle Holloway is now come onto the field. He's taking the best position on the right wing. Two captains called over, Jake Stabler, William Try score, and Ben Timpson. Our captains, the much mustachioed referee, laying down the law. Alexander's come on to apply a damage for touch and Timpson's arm. Those uncalled for, perhaps the bit getting cold. Stephen Leeds giving his to Pennyworth. One looks at the outflow, that's the scrum. You can see the mist rising towards the east. And hopefully the floodlights will come on for the second half. Delighted to be at the Memorabilia Society dinner the other evening, where the guest speaker was the wonderful Lions Rugby League legend, Welsh international John Bevan. He was able to talk about the 1971 Lions team, as well as his exploits in the change cup final with Wembley and his Lions seasons with Warrington Rugby League. One of the greatest dual code players, John Bevan was the legend and teach rugby at Monmouth School. An example to us all.
Why didn't you just be done?
Frontiers by Henry Bird. The pudding has gone to Woodford. Daniel Fox with a season head.
You weren't one of the ones who on the broken down coach last Sunday, was you?
How long did it take before we get in?
We apologise for any extraneous voices and noises, any language coming across the microphone.
We're stuck in a live lane.
We are going to upgrade our equipment as soon as we collectively provide the funds.
Scary. Now you're on one of those for a week.
Yeah. Still some big pucks in there, aren't there?
15 February. Here.
Scrums look pretty even so far, without getting a slight edge, but not enough to win a penalty. It's a good mismove by Woodford.
That's almost a local derby, isn't it? I mean, it's a national competition.
The left wing out steer and he's put in the clear. There's nothing Scott can do to get there. That's the good for Woodford.
Beckham's not, they're not, when we got Beckham's not very good ground. No, it's not the Beckham.
Simple enough move with a couple of misses in there. To Woodford, brings down the flank to Thurrock.
Yeah, so we passed that last week. Yes, I saw that.
Another standard kick, taking it out 14 points to 0. You can see what Woodford are doing well nothing.
Oh, is it down?
It's very economical companies. Twice they've been married 22, twice they've come away with maximum points.
We're both playing to run we had a chance to speak. We had a fantastic first game.
Fraser Farley Pearsley is having a fine time there between kickoffs. It's a bit like Super Fanatel. He seems like a magnet. The ball always goes to him. He makes ground, allowing Fox to take the box kick.
The game was street live last year, and it was really inside game, but it was like pitch side, you can just tell, you know.
So just he needs to get back into this game.
That's the chance of halfway, it's all open.
Here's the question why people aren't more courageous when it comes to church. If you've originally invited because of the opposition sideline, could have been a chance to score it. Very hard to invite the side ball from a long way out.
I'm going to have to give him the option, I said it might be a bit early, because I was going to pick it up. Still to tell them. Well, I'll have to find out now.
Someone up, then send him his ground. Head first.
Well, I see if I can get hold of him tonight. It'll be Stalemate.
And that transgression has led to a yellow card.
Stop saying that. He said that about 6
And that's the loose head prop. Jason Watson. Thurrock would be sensible to have a scrum. Which would enforce another change, bringing in yet another drop on, and still reduce the 10 to 7. Does need a little bit of extra thought.
No. Oh, yeah, look.
Wow, where did you go?
Try and ink the Thurrock. Well, there are some actors. Just what the doctor ordered. Thurrock's got buttons in the game. Ball's coming very well from the left wing. Couple side steps inside and scores. Give Burns a chance to get scores from here.
Oh, we always do it.
And drifting across the face of the post. Turn 5 is the 14. The legs have been equally as important as the track.
Oh,
This is a character that we haven't called. It's something we experiment with. Obviously,
whoa, 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 whoa.
Seven dirty fisheries, a couple of penalties, the tacklers.
You know, stand up.
Lots of extra kids and birds. A bit more faces, getting some of the opportunities for long time people. Jennings took the ball brilliantly in the line out. An excellent keel by George Miles. Sadly, Thurrock lost the ball just as it looks as they were about to score their second try. With a man that's the prop on the field, just makes them as long as boxes and leaves.
Every time you have to go, every time you went, ah, all right, fuck. Wait, he's watching it live.
Puts on some threes and Farley PSC was just about to save the day for Woodford, and they have managed to get their clearance kicking. Got a long period of pressure from Thurrock. Thurrock's been playing some wonderful field rugby over the last few weeks. But unfortunately, the mojo seems to disappear today. Whenever they get to a little reach of the Woodford line, errors can be made, usually of a handling variety. Lawrence Brown making use of himself the anchor line out, and Bill wasn't straight, he picked up the ball and was able to charge through a couple of good tackles. Such news here by Skipper Tips. So once again have a penalty. So we should have taken this shot.
I swear on my life. You did what now? You went to see Ellie, Tina and Aid? Yeah.
From henceforth, try. The referee is giving the drop out from under the posts. That is compounded by the fact that they were knocked on, and Woodford in their line-up shirts has got their player back from the bench. Played the forward pass, and strong forward any reaching, managed to pick up the ball, losing the space. Following the wins, some good clean breaks, but haven't quite been scored in time. It's coming halfway home with us. There's lots of very well there. Just keep clutching with his opposite number. Runs round, GSK. Presenting all the way to break away. Subsequently to score behind. And so to get the fashion of the game right, it was isolated lost possession, but the ball went forward. Despite the fact that Woodford Tuesday, the referee's side can play forward back for Kennedy. They do the basics there. bit of a mess. At half time, the score is 5, Woodford 14. This have been very methodical the way they've played. Certainly made fewer mistakes than Thurrock and have been quite clinical in the things they've felt to. On the other hand, Thurrock have 54 clean breaks, only being dispossessed at the final hurdle, and they're going to capitalise. So it's been an interesting first half. Very difficult to say how the cold and the wind is affecting the play and in which direction it's going. It usually flows from the southwest, but today we're not quite as sure it is cold, so it could well be a northeasterly, which will be in Thurrock's favour in the second half. Both teams have got the changing room schedule, a bit of respite, and been given a good talking to by the respective coaches. There was a little bit of nonsense going on at one stage in the game. Coaches discussed the importance of the match for both teams. Slightly the happier half time. Although we have no doubt that we'll come back with vengeance in the second half. It's been an interesting week for rugby as usual. A lot of controversy about heading to these once again, and some potential cures from some doctors in Mexico, which proves an interesting future. On the playing front, domestically in Wales, things are difficult as usual, with the migration of players across to England. Against Exeter now have 8 Welsh players. Hartbury, of course, capitalised on their proximity to the border, near the 77 Bridge, whereas John Better still works hard at Woodford School, trying to develop players for the Welsh system. Not debate over who will be the next Welsh fly half, and apparently one academy has been looking across the bridge to Bristol, where Callum Sheedy has performed much better this season. You're worried with the Scarlets, it's now in contention, Sam Costello being injured, Dan Bigger being injured, and Glenn Hanscom, although both Bigger and Hanscom are along with them as well. In England, there was a massive blow to the national team this week with the announcement that Owen Farrell would not be available for this year's Six Nations. Very sadly, he's suffered quite a bit of online abuse, and he is retiring temporarily in order to give relief to his family and friends. This is a very sad state of affairs. Owen Farrell is probably a very nice young man, and he's different from the field. He's a real competitor, serial winner, and that's why his status has been challenged by some of these foolish people who extricate themselves from social media to downfall somebody as great as Farrell. Whatever anyone says, perhaps the highest point scorer and outstanding British Lion. So we wish him well, and we hope he returns to the national team as soon as he possibly can. In the meantime, we'll start looking forward to the stations. We're in for Stalemate, difficult weather at the moment, but here at Woodford, pitch is in fine fettle, and we look forward to the second half.
No, I won't get a first name for over.
the field for the second half. Thurrock will be desperate to get back into the game to maintain their challenge near the top, whereas Woodford will also want to win this game as they're very close to the top and have a chance of the title. As Howard Fields kicks off. The reliable Watts Adams clearance could feed off from Cody Holloway to Ben Simpson. Miles has been a real asset this season.
You are not.
Clearly contested forward battle. This Potter looking increasingly for gaps. Charging up the middle of the field. What a great run from him. He's looked back outside. The ball's been knocked back by Woodford. Harry Reynolds still flying kick, and he's burst over under the posts. That's brought Thurrock right back into the game. Just the start of Thurrock needed the second half. Wonderful run from Henry Bird, using power, speed, muscularity. When he tried to get the scoring pass in place, he was knocked back by Woodford. Harry Reynolds, ever alert, side kicks, went under the post, using great footballing skills. And with Bird adding the extras, that puts Thurrock within 2 points. Just what the doctor ordered. Perfect start the second half for Thurrock. They'll put them in fine spirits. Yeah, we have to build on that. Once again, the ball has gone to Watts Adams. He's making a career out of that. Carrying of mine is very purposeful. He makes a point of pushing the ball a long way back so as not to be robbed at the breakdown. And that has elicited the penalty. Blackburn's working on the spiral kick. Needs the confidence to send that screw kick about 40 yards down the pitch. Maybe something to work on for the young man. Watts Adams was supreme in the line-out. Burns picks up the bouncing ball. Sees Bird looking menacing in midfield. Miles feeds Brown.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Tony Holloway gets in on the act. Unfortunately, with the line beckoning, it's a very, very unsympathetic pass, which has prevented Thurrock probably scoring in the corner. Passing is an art. The legendary Ray Davis was a master. More dummies than the Millionaires, baby. When it came to giving the scoring pass, he seldom missed the opportunity. It looked then as if Thurrock had considerable numbers on the right, but the velocity of the pass ruined the movement. Thurrock get on the early nudge, but unfortunately too early, and that gave Woodford the free kick. It gave him a chance to relieve somewhat the pressure. Thurrock has certainly come out firing all cylinders in the second half. Once again, mistakes have crept in the vital moment. Just a free kick, it's Thurrock's throw-in. Watts Adams hands the ball across to Brown. Gone for a long line-out, but even though it went awry initially, Thurrock managed to win the turnover. The industrious Brown once again has to tidy up. Simpson's met by a flock of defenders from Woodford. Overeager though, they give away the penalty. As the referee explains, it's the third of the captain. Haven't seen much of Patrick Zulu or Riley out of Kyle in attack. Stark possession. And the instance of penalties grows in Thurrock's favour. It's a great third. Finds touch with a trusty left foot. George Hughes managed to win that line out and try and give away the penalty. A little bit of discontinuity today because of the weather, I suggest, and because a few errors creeping in, knock-ons, and ball not quite straight in the line-outs. But Thurrock bring the changes. Jitan Lothar coming onto the field. Much to the delight of Roger Lane watching over there in Oakdale, Wales. Daniels has come on for Lawrence Brown. That line didn't look particularly straight. been advised to run at players and hand them off rather than leaving forward and going to ground. This message comes from the legendary Barbarian and Welsh reserve Roger Lane. It's after the early 40s into the Woodford half and the early dominance in this half from Thurrock, Woodford now find themselves in attacking position. And Thurrock need to be aware that every time Woodford have been within 22, they've come away with points. That's a huge carry in the middle of the field. And number 8 with Barney Piercy. It's almost unstoppable from that range. And once again, Woodford has converted their opportunity with their third 22.
You're about 200 kg heavyweight.
Unfortunately, the defence opened up like the Red Sea, giving Leeds an easy conversion attempt as well. And that was Woodford 21, they're at 14. So they're 12. A bit of a wobbly kick-off, allowed Thurrock a bit of a chance, but Woodford came away with the ball. And a 5 tackle. Let's give Woodford the chance to clear their lines again. The simple errors are creeping in, much to the annoyance of the referee.
Be a bit rubbish if you didn't get it. Exactly, that's what I said. It's his job, but he's like, oh yeah. Pretty cool job. Started bombing you. He's been doing it all game. Are you staying up here after?
Interestingly, Tony always asked for clarification on the clear-out. Danilov gets his first chance, coming back from injury. Beautifully picked up by a rampant Ben Gibson. Tritan Loka goes to ground. Repeated by Niall Clifford. Woods tackling is keen. Which is the referee missed a high tackle on Blake Burns. Much to the dismay of the crowd. Although Daniel Fox managed to clear his lines, Thurrock were able to take advantage, and that kick has gone directly front. So the difference was 9 points, so each scored twice. Henry Bird has done all he can. These are the borders being clear for Africanity, and Woodford have another yellow card. Both renew his partnership with Caleb Watts Adams from Campion School in the line-out. Adams doing the calling. But this time, it's gone a little bit too high, a little bit too far. Stands for Thurrock in prime attacking position, making an elementary mistake. This has been the primary difference between the teams. Woodford have been to Thurrock 22 on very few occasions, but every single time they have converted, they've made sure. The last try was a simple charge from the went over almost unopposed. Spread eating defenders before them. On the other hand, Thurrock have overthrown the line-out.
Some London press has got to say.
Donnie, you crying?
Not Donnie.
Donnie's crying.
The Woodford down to 30, Thurrock would be wise to avoid confrontation. Let's keep 15 players in the field. Remain cool, remain confident, remain in control.
Oh my God! Oh, what the fuck?
Some inexplicable reasons Thurrock have been much better on the road this season than at home. This is good both teams in the field today. We've had plenty of opportunities. The fundamental mistakes have let them down time and time again. This time was a fundamental mistake from Woodford. Disappointing for neutral spectators, of course. Lack of continuity in play. We all have a fast-flowing game. We don't tend to get that very often nowadays from top-level games where players seem to run at people rather than spaces. This level of rugby offers much more. So Thurrock feeds over through the back. His responsible chance to throw his metal in his face.
Yes, yes.
Come on! Whoa, none of that! What is that?
Sausage.
Alright, none of that!
Find up, please.
Oi!
Let's go eat him.
Not on them, jump on them!
Kyle Holloway was set free then for the first time. Cover defence managed to take him out.
He's waiting for it.
A little bit of manhandling with Kyle Holloway.
I ain't trying to start nothing with my brother. She is, isn't she? Yeah, you just want the quiz, dude. That's fine.
Red card.
Good on you. You little thing.
I'll make 20. Nice try,
Once again, the two captains are brought together. So some form of control will appear, we hope. We can get on with the game of rugby. On this occasion, the referee is going to show 2 yellow cards to perpetrators. Cody Holloway leaves the field, and so too does Fraser Farley Piercy.
Oh no, these.
So now with the reduced numbers on the field, perhaps we'll see a better game.
I think so. Yeah. You'll soon tell.
The initial foul was from Kyle Holloway. Thereafter followed a period where both teams were transgressing and perhaps concentrating more on the opposition than they were on the ball. This is not in Thurrock's interest, simply because they are behind in the game and could well do without another player leaving the field. Now Thurrock will be looking to get a line of the team correct.
Sonny, smack Halbert 5-0. And then I'll
just the driving mode was going forward, Thurrock lost possession. It's really a coach killer in the sense that they've prepared the team, they work really hard, things like the driving mode, all seem to be going well, and inexplicably the ball goes to ground. Maybe it's just the fact it's very cold out there. So now Thurrock operated without the blind side. Woodford without their number 8, still managed to get a drive on.
And you're right.
Family feud.
So simply have to convert one of these chances to get right back into the game. Jamie Orr has been playing some extra rugby in the last few weeks. New Zealand have played in the footsteps of people like George White, like Stanley, Dylan Field, a fine connection with the Southern Hemisphere. Simpson has picked up under all sorts of pressure, and Murphy's forces a difficult task, but last he has got the ball moving. It's a beautiful run by Niall Clifford, who takes his third.
Jay's feet were I'm going to come. In a 5-year-old.
Daniels engages the opposition. Ball is cut wide. He's flutters looking for opportunity. And Jay reaching and running from him in the middle of the field. Close to the posts. Jutan Loka takes throw the ball wide. There's some 7 persons was gone backwards to Henry Bird. Managed to find Timpson. Timpson breaks back inside. It's all Thurrock pressure. Those games don't go back to earlier penalty. Arthur's looking to take a quick one. Denied the opportunity by the referee.
I don't think he earns it. Oh, going straight up the old primary school, that's that. What?
This time Thurrock looked to tap and go. They're waiting for injury to one of the Woodford reserves, and we might well be Joseph Thompson.
Adam, stop.
Once again, the momentum was halted by this delay. So Burns now has to kick into touch.
What's your answer? What's your camera?
drives forward at a rate of knots, and Ulf is looking as if he is close to scoring. The referee elects for a penalty try. That could well be another yellow card for Woodford. This game now is moving in Thurrock's favour. If they can just dominate the last few minutes, they will be close to winning this game.
Oh, good.
Some supporters have their hearts in their mouths, of course. The third team is always doing this to the supporters, especially at home. Never a dull moment. Securely in the hands of Ben Simpson. Here in press for George Miles. Jamie Orr with a side-stepping run. Incredibly, Thurrock have lost the ball, and then a player in front of the ball picks it up, and Woodford have the simplest of penalties. As they're down to 13 players, they have no hesitation pointing towards the post. Please run Frank's leads to extend the lead. Perhaps guilty of not clearing their lines in their own 22 when handling is difficult. And you need the most sympathetic of passes in order to run out of defence. That's compounded game by the heights. Why, oh why, do people risk it so low? Just as Thurrock seem to have all the advantages, they bring about their own downfall with some elementary mistakes. Almost every level, high tackles completely unnecessary.
That won't be. You know, admit you slapped me. Admit you slapped me a lot.
Too slow, Scrummy!
Come on.
Really on them haters.
Much done from Thurrock, a nice breakout defence there. That's good work by Dan Olf and Reece Cotter. Almost put Harry Reynolds' way. But that's led to a penalty deep in Woodford's half. The Thurrock with a chance to capitalise now. Thurrock have looked threatening on numerous occasions, but they managed to keep the ball in hand. An excellent passage of play. Thurrock have an exciting pair of hookers in Lawrence Brown and Janels, both of whom can play in the back row. They do the hard graft at the same time, a good English play. Messy period of play, so it looking as if they were about to drive forward. Lost possession, and Woodford are restored to full complement.
It's true, isn't it? You're absolutely right about to go, wouldn't it? Can't believe it.
And tragedy for Thurrock, they charge the ball down, but unfortunately the ball goes dead over the sideline behind the Woodford 22, try line. And Woodford had a chance to escape once again with a dropout from their own line. So Woodford 24, Thurrock 19, as we move towards the dying embers of this very interesting game. Both teams nervous. Cody Holloway has come back on the field. He gives the ball to Kyle Holloway. Ball goes across the line, and the ball has come out to Rob Murphy, and he's gone over in the corner. That's a great equalising try for Thurrock, puts a huge amount of pressure on Blake Burns with a conversion attempt as we move towards the end of this game. Great play by Thurrock. They've kept the faith, they've kept going. It's now 24 points apiece. So this is one for Henry Bird. Henry Bird comes up to take the last minute kicks and converts to the touchline against Brentwood last season. This time responsibility lies with the incumbent kicker, Blake Burns. It's very long, it's into the wind. And now it's very much Woodford who are taking their time.
Let's go two!
This has been a very interesting encounter in the cold. The 24-point feed is no space to outside. Both sides desperately like a win.
And tackle!
Tackle, come on! Get in! Get down!
Get low!
Kai Holloway is now resumed at scrum half, moving Rob Murphy on, so the wing proved a master stroke to score that equalising try. It looks very much as if the referee decided Kai Holloway had a healing touch. Just as Thurrock were orchestrating a new attack. George Miles walks responsibly to the line out. Woodford form up very slowly. The referee is encouraging both sides to get on with play.
Come on, team! Tackle it!
Charge down, which worked in Woodford's favour, unfortunately for Thurrock. Henry Bird manages to nail his man.
It's in, yeah.
It's a great inside pass. Henry Bird has gone over unchallenged. What a great inside pass to Henry Bird. already tackled her, really paid off. That's a good move to play. Thurrock fed inside pass to the untouchable Henry Bird, carried through the gap, and went over virtually unopposed. Burns has a difficult conversion. We are close to the end of the game.
Look after it, Tees! Run, Tees!
So Burns has kicked that one.
That's it, yeah. A couple of minutes to go.
Now Thurrock got the lead of 29 points, 24 as we go right to the close of the game.
Woodford is much improved what we've seen the last couple of years. Yeah,
2 points above us.
yeah.
We're about 5th and 6th.
Yeah. Having a good season. It's good. They're big lumps back. That looks unfair, doesn't it? Well, it's technique, power, yeah. Well done. That is excellent.
This has not been the most perfect game in terms of skills. There have been quite a few knock-ons, quite a few errors, but nevertheless it's been a very close encounter of an exciting kind from two teams right at the top of the table. Luckily, that's that drive, a great drive from Woodford. Ben Simpson has played his part as skipper by picking that ball up. And there's a melee, which has led to a lot of foraging for the ball. Thurrock dig deep for it. Set up play. George Miles. Then Kai Holloway puts the ball out on the second team bench. And that has been a famous victory for Thurrock. They've had to work really hard this afternoon to overcome a very difficult Woodford side, deserve their place near the top of the table. They're dogged, they're rugged, they're tough to break down. Thurrock had a difficult first half. In the second half, they played out firing on all cylinders. They overcame their earlier errors and managed to put away the visitors with some strong play at the end. Some very good performances all round from Thurrock, but more than anything else, it was a fine team effort. This band of brothers is performing well. As 4 games in the trot they managed to succeed in, and this has been a very good victory over a very good Woodford team. This should stand them instead for the rest of the season, where now hopefully they can progress up the table. Woodford, for their part, have played very well today. You can understand why they're doing so well this season. They've just fallen a little short, but that's a good victory for Thurrock. Come away with all 5 points. Woodford have managed to get losing bonus points. So it's good afternoon from Thurrock Oldfield. Congratulations to the Thurrock team who've been unchanged in the last few weeks. All players being available, that makes a difference. Sadly, they've lost prop Tom Wildman for a little while with a broken leg. But nevertheless, the players on the field have come up trumps. Scott Chitty went off with an early injury, having made a fine break. And that allowed Director Rugby Martin Jones to ring the changes and to try Kai Holloway and Rob Murphy to scrum off. Both did exceptionally well. So it's a fine victory for Thurrock by 31 points to 24 for Woodford. And we bid you farewell from a cold but dry Thurrock where they move up the table, and Woodford, with their one bonus point, remains somewhat static.